Spirit Juice Studios presents coverage of NAB 2013, sponsored by Zacuto.
Hey, this is Rob Kasmark with Spirit Juice Studios. I'm really excited to be at the Blackmagic Design booth with Bob. They just announced some brand new cameras. Bob, tell me about them.
Well, yeah, we introduced two new cameras. The first one is the Blackmagic Production Camera 4K, and it's a 4K camera that has a super 35mm sensor with a global shutter. Records 4K in ProRes HD and a visually lossless compressed cinema DNG. All in the same camera body as the current cinema camera, so all the connections are the same. So if you have a rig, that it'll work, with the new 4K camera as well. The one exception is that there's an additional, or that there's the SDI output is now a 6 gig SDI, so you can get 4K out on one cable. SDI, so that's really cool.
That's great. Yeah, I think the biggest thing that I've seen about it is, well, one, obviously it's 4K, it's $4,000 for 4K, but you got a global shutter and it's a Super 35 sensor. Because I know some people, it was the 2.5 on the other one, yeah. And I know people, it's a bit of a crop, so Super 35 is fantastic. You also have another camera. Tell us about that one.
Yeah, so on the other side of it, we have a new Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera, and the Pocket Cinema camera is a really small magnesium alloy frame, and it's basically designed with a Super 16 sensor. So Super 16 sensor, so you can actually, with an MFT mount, active MFT mount, so you can use old 16mm film camera lenses with this camera. So we can make this really small camera a big camera by adding a giant lens like we've had on the stand, or make it a small, real good run out there and get some really good cinema quality images. It's not a video camera. And on the back, it's got a LCD with the same menu structure as the current cameras, but we have some up-down arrows and select. So it's really easy to navigate. And then on the side, we have your mic input, got headphone input, we have line control, and we have a mini HDMI output that can either have the overlays while you're on set, or just actually the output that you can use the controls on the camera to play back straight into a TV. So on the 4K camera, it's an EF mount. So there's a wide variety of lenses for the EF mount, and it's active. On both the Blackmagic Cinema camera and the Blackmagic Production Camera 4K, you get full DaVinci Resolve. For the Pocket Cinema camera, DaVinci Lite will work just fine because it's not above HD.
Biggest question is availability. I know people, when you guys announced the other camera last year, they were just like chomping at the bit. They really wanted it. What's the availability for these cameras?
Right, so we're going to have a July ship date for these, so I'm sure end of July. That's where it looks right now to be on target for that.
That's for both cameras? Both cameras. If people want more information on all the stuff, where do they go?
Right, blackmagicdesign.com. It's all one word.
Thank you so much.
Stay tuned for more coverage of NAB 2013, sponsored by Zacuto. Innovation at its best.